July 22nd is a continuation of a regular meeting for the county of Starr. Uh, uh, The judge is absent, so I'll be taking over the court today. So let me call this meeting to order. Everybody being present for the exception of the judge. Item number 3. Any
Two.
public comments?
Two, pledge of allegiance.
Right, sorry. Sorry about that. Please stand for the pledge of allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Item number 3. Any public comments, Rega?
Yes. There's one public comment.
Mr. Ray Carrera?
That's right, that's me. I was hoping the judge would be here so he would listen also. But since he's not and you're taking his place, and the reason I'm here, Hernan, is because of an invitation of your foreman,
Who's calling? Hold on.
his foreman, the one that works for you, for Clark. I'm talking about Commissioner Precinct 4.
Ah, the Commissioner of Precinct. Okay.
So he was the one.
Who are you talking to?
Well, let me address this. You got my name, Ray Carrera, 132 La Sabana Road. That's where I live. And I'm here on the invite of Jesse Clark, because he said he was not going to do anything for me no more. That's why I'm here. Now, wait a minute. Listen me out. Listen me out. I'm gonna talk. But before I do that, I want to see what he says here about public transparency as far as county officials. See, county officials are your neighbors. They pay the same taxes you pay and drive the same roads you do. He goes on to say a lot of things about neighbors serving neighbors as far as county officials. But what I want to do is public transparency. That's what he says about public transparency, talking about county officials in the state of Texas. County officials live in a fishbowl. County financial records are available for public inspection, and county commissioners' court meetings are open to the public. He says, I'm here. And also, like I said, on the invite of Jesse Clark, because he said he ain't going to take me, he ain't going to help me. Hear me out. County officials expect to respond to your opinions, ideas, and questions about local government, whether it's during office hours, or when you run into them at church, the grocery store, or local football game. People talk a lot about transparency. County officials live it. That's what it says there. County government is not only governed by the people and government for the people, it is government among the people. Who has the last say so? This is what he says. That's what it says here. In Texas, county government delivers services to a variety of elected officials rather than through one central authority. The Texas Constitution provides a checks and balances system in which none of the county's elected officials is controlled by any other elected official. They answer only to the voters, me. Fernando went looking for you twice. And I called this morning again. And Jesse Clark got upset because I was raising the voice to your secretaries. I went looking for you so you could put a speed bump. That's what I'm here for. Put a speed bump. That's all. Just a speed bump. I've been there since 1986. Things have changed. People changed. There's more people living in that county road now. And they go through that road in 132 Las Vegas Road like it's a freeway. And all I'm asking for is a speed bump. That's why I went to see you. They told me he's out for lunch. When again, no, he's in a meeting. He'll call you. That was 2 weeks ago. They haven't called me. Who has the last say so? The voter. I'll give you a good analogy. I think. I got a problem, a physical problem, at aches and pains, and I go and see the doctor. And the doctor says, well, can't help you. I'm out for lunch. Problem's still there. Go again. Well, he's not there. I'm still in aches and pains. The problem hasn't been resolved. No, the doctor's not going to come to me because he doesn't know the problem. But I go to him expecting to be resolved and make me well. I went to you expecting a solution. Why have you not called? At least call, let me know. My question is, are you going to put this? Let me make it plain and clear. Jesse Clark said he's not going to put the speed bump because the way I spoke to him. I'm not going to bow to no man. I'm not going to bow to no man. He's saying, you be nice to me. I pull your chain. Yes, I'll work for you. That's not how you work. I want a speed bump. I got a speed bump. I want a speed bump. I even gave you some ideas. And you know about the speed bump? It was not even my idea. It really wasn't my idea. You know who brought it to my attention? The police. They says we can't do anything about it. But take it to the court commissioner, take it to the commissioner, and tell him to put a speed bump. Okay, I'll do that. It didn't even occur to me to do that. It was them. And I told Jesse, well, put it this way, that way is pretty close to where I'm. Oh, we can't do that because we have to put it so he can cross it over. Well, the reason I'm saying is you put it further down the road, they're going to go around it. Oh, no, it says, I'll do it. I'm going to put it from one end. No, it says, that's a long stretch. You won't be able to do that. And the thing is, they're going to get all riled up and mad about it because they got a speed bump, but right now they can go through it like a bat out of hell, like it's a freeway there, and I'm supposed to be okay with it. Once they put that speed bump, now they're going to get all upset because there's a speed bump there? Why don't people consider taking it upon themselves to be nice to where people live? That's my home. That's my family. Is that too much to ask for a speed bump? Really? My question is, and this is another thing that he told me, and I didn't take very kindly to that either. That's a threat. He said, Mr. Carrera, you're too old to be doing this. You know what my response to him was? Well, you're not no spring chicken yourself.
Sir, let me interrupt. We only allow 5 minutes of presentation.
You should have told me that from the very beginning. Okay, I want a speed bump.
Okay.
Am I going to get a speed bump?
I don't know, you need to talk to your
Just let me know, Mr. Guerrero, when you can come by the office, and I'll make sure I'll be there.
Well, tell me when you're going to be there. I can be there any time of the day.
I'm in and out of the office all the time. I go check on the workers. I make my rounds around the county roads. I'm in and out of the office all the time, but if you tell me at what time you're gonna be there, I'll be there.
I'll be there today at 11 o'clock.
If this meeting is over by then, I'll be there.
Well, when do you want me to be there?
1 o'clock, yeah, 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
I'll be there at 1 o'clock. Thank you.
Thank you. Item number 4. Discuss and take action on approval of new vendors list. Ms. Alanis?
Motion to approve.
Yeah. Moved by Commissioner Perez, second by Commissioner Peña. Any questions? All those in favor signify by saying aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Item number 5. Approval of claims presentation by the county auditor.
Second.
Please move by Commissioner Peña, second by Commissioner Perez. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carried. We go to item 6, on reports. We have 2 reports by Ms. Guerra, the Circle Gas and the transfer station.
Okay. Good morning, Judge Commissioners. Before you, you should have in your packets 2 reports, gas and transfer station. Gas department, after expenses, revenue and expenses, we have a surplus of 11,533.13. We're doing really good in this department. I'd like to add to my report, there was an accident, I believe yesterday, at one of our lift stations off of 755 and Eisenhower, and they crashed into the fence. We were very, very lucky that they didn't, go into our equipment, or that was the extent of the damages were just the fence, so they're fixing it as we speak. Any questions on the gas department report? Oh, and next month, I will be presenting you with the new fees that we want to implement for gas department as well as transfer station. I have the monthly report for the transfer station, and as you can see, we have a deficit of $23,359.64. It has been improving, but until we increase our fees, our tipping fees at the transfer station, we'll be able to see at least break even. Any questions to my reports?
Now the cost is going where? To repair, maintenance, or?
Pardon me? What was that?
All the cost, where are we spending all the money?
Yes,
Just
the hauling.
the hauling.
Yes, the hauling. And there's nothing we can do about it because
We provide our own.
Any other questions? Thank you.
Item number 7, I think is there. It doesn't take action to accept bids for a
Oh, yes.
2024 Chevrolet Tahoe for a 2024 GMC Yukon.
Judge and Commissioners, we received one bid for each vehicle that had been advertised in the newspaper.
So you advertise with two or one?
How does the item read? That's right. That's what let me get there. Hold on. Yes, we received one for each,
Okay.
okay?
But
And
you purchase only one.
we're going to, yes, accept only one. But we had requested to see what would,
Okay.
would be best. And we got one from each, one bid from each.
Okay.
Okay, this is for the received from Real Motors for the 2024 GMC Yukon at $59,458. The other one, also from Real Motors, a 2024 Tahoe at $56,758. And I'm requesting we go with the lowest bid of the Chevrolet Tahoe.
What was that?
Real Motors. They were the only ones who submitted, but they did one of each.
Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve.
Any discussion? Not all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Item number 8, doesn't take action on final approval of 755 phase 1.
Good morning. We're asking for final approval on 755 Estate Phase 1. It's in Precinct 4.
I'm gonna go ahead and make the motion to approve with the subject to them removing a telephone pole that's in the right of way.
Okay.
Is that a motion?
Second.
Second, second. Okay, moved by Commissioner Garza, second by Commissioner Pettit.
Tony, you said you had a copy of the.
I have it in the office, yes. There's a contract that they're gonna remove it.
Any discussion? Not all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
Thank you.
Discuss and take action on approval of City of Escobar's contract for election services.
Good morning, Commissioners. Yes, this is for the approval of City of Escobar's contract for election services. Escobar's wants us to run their election for November. They have mayor and 2 council members that are going to be running in November, and they want us to contract for us to run it for them. On the first page, you can see this is my estimate of the cost. I am going to ask for 10,000 initial payment, and then I'll bill them for the rest after the election. Any questions on?
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Peña, second by Commissioner Pettit. Any discussion? If not all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Item number 10 is the same thing. This is for, presentation to approve the San Isidro ISD contract, election service.
Yes, on this one, I'd like to table it for next Commissioners Court because their meeting was canceled, but ISD, San Isidro ISD, haven't had an election in many years, and they might have one this November, and they'd also like us to do it for them. But right now, their meeting was canceled, so they haven't approved it yet, so I'd like to table this one for next Commissioners Court after they had their meeting.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Pettit, second by Commissioner Garza. Any discussion? Not all those in favor signify by saying aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Item number 11, discuss and take possible action authorizing the 229th District Attorney's Office to apply for a SF 424 2025 budget application for the Starr County Starr HIDA Task Force.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Peña, second by Commissioner Garza. Any discussion? Not all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Item number 12 is discuss and take action to select Lane's Cafe as the lowest bidder for meals preparation for the Starr County Nutrition Program and the City Nutrition Center.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Garza, second by Commissioner Pettit.
Thank you.
Any discussion? Not all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Item from 13, all the way to 24 only? Okay. Are they in order?
Second.
Been moved by Commissioner Peña, second by Commissioner Pettit. Any discussion? Not all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Item 25, discuss and take action to approve request for Mandina Martinez for a budget correction from the general fund election.
Second.
Been moved by Commissioner Peña, second by Commissioner Garza. Any discussion? Not all those in favor say, like, signify by saying aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Item 26, discuss and take action to approve request from Commissioner Garza, a budget correction from the general fund administration.
Second.
It's been moved by Commissioner Peña, second by Commissioner Pettit. Any discussion? Not all those in favor signify by saying aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Item number 27, discuss and take action to approve request from Commissioner Garza on the budget correction. Ms. Alan, did you check this? It was never brought to my attention or anything, you know.
This one's for loan and intergovernment, like interagency loan within the county. I think it was back in earlier this year, general fund loan, the sum up.
Okay, okay, well, we'll go to get it done because we need to start closing, yeah, that thing down, if needed. So I hear a motion.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Perez, Peña, second by Commissioner Garza. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item 28 is the same thing, discuss section to approve request from Judge Vera for a budget correction from the general fund.
Motion to approve.
Second.
It was moved by Commissioner Peña, second by Commissioner Perez. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. It is 10:25, and we're gonna take under section 551074, two items, and 551072 to discuss order of salaries, discuss the high-risk management pool, employee safety, and the proposal of the consideration of the big proposal from the land security to purchase property. We'll be right back. 11:05, and we're back in open session. Under items in executive session, we had the order of salaries.
I will make a motion to approve based on what we discussed in executive sessions.
Second.
We will move by Commissioner Peña, second by Commissioner Perez. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by that, saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign, motion carried. Item number 30. This is, proposal. This is one of you, the safety equipment, right?
Yeah, that was just to discuss.
Yeah.
That was just to discuss, I said to give you the information. That's it.
Yeah.
No action on 30.
And on 31, the same thing, we're gonna table it, no?
Yes, motion to table.
Second.
Have a motion by Commissioner Peña, second by Commissioner Perez. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carried. We heard motion to adjourn.
I do, Your Honor.
Second.